Sergio, he's training for Chattanooga 70.3. He asked this question: are nose clips allowed in triathlon events? Who would have thought whether they should be or should not be?
I've actually done some private lessons with Sergio, and he's a complete, really newbie. And so we've been working a lot on balance and alignment. And with that, we're using fins, a snorkel. And when you wear a snorkel, it's really easier to wear a snorkel, I think, if you wear nose clips. So he's been practicing on his own with the nose clips, and he's finding that he's able to swim further with the snorkel and nose clips. So therefore he asked the question, and I had no idea. So I had to look it up. There's nothing in the rule book with USA Triathlon or World Triathlon Corporation events that you cannot wear a nose clip. I would assume, people have allergies to chlorine that makes them wear a nose clip. People have allergies to the outdoors, something in the lake, whatever it is, that there's no harm in wearing a nose clip. And through the research, I was able to remind myself with USA Triathlon, you are also allowed to wear a snorkel in a USA Triathlon event. You cannot wear one in a WTC sanctioned event.
Yeah, I was curious about this. I know one person who uses a nose clip, and it looks funny. When I see them swimming, it just looks funny. Plus, they sound funny when they try to talk to you in between sets. But I've never used one myself, and I don't know if it's just a matter of the rhythm and of breathing out your nose in your mouth, and I've never had an issue with it. Have you ever had an issue with it?
No. I'm so comfortable blowing out my nose underwater. I'm so comfortable breathing through my mouth that I don't wear nose clips. And when I see other people wearing snorkels, I hold my breath because I think they're holding their breath. And I'm like, oh, turn your head to breathe. But they don't need to because they're wearing a snorkel. And so I just have I don't encourage athletes to wear nose clips because I think breathing and the ability to exhale out your nose and your mouth underwater before you inhale is such an important component to get comfortable in the water with breathing.
I found something on site online about the disadvantages of nose clips. Breathing is less efficient because the nose is shut down and the overall physical efficiency in the water decreases. You are more inclined to hold your breath if you wear a nose plug. Holding your breath should be avoided, as it is better to exhale continuously in the water because it keeps the body more relaxed and the stroke more fluid. Water might become trapped in the nose and generate snot that can't be evacuated. They can be good for beginners apparently, and can help you when you're crawling or do backstroke. But for us, I think it's important to not add it, because let's say you take that deep breath when you turn your head and then you go down, you can exhale through your nose a little bit or through your mouth, but it's one area, it's almost a safety. I need to have one more area in case I need to blow out or take a breath.
Right. And you also asked before we started the podcast about sighting. So when you sight, again, we have great videos on the Endurance Hour YouTube channel about how to sight alligator eyes with me demonstrating. When you're sighting and you're in that balance point where you're looking up, you're exhaling at that time. You're exhaling out your mouth and nose. And then you continually turn your head to the side that you normally breathe on and take an inhale. And I think, especially if you were wearing a snorkel, that would be just odd, because why you just lifting your head up with a snorkel on, you don't need to, because you don't need to inhale. And I just think it would feel odd to lift your head up to sight, and I think you would lift your head up too much to sight, and that would cause your lower body to sink if you were wearing a nose plug. But I'll have to try it out and see.